Hey everybody, it's Settler38. Thanks again for watching. Thank you all for getting me over 500 subs. So tonight I'm going to do a personal rip just of stuff I like, and then we'll talk about the 500 sub giveaway. So, I don't know, we did a Magic the Gathering opening way back when the channel first started, and absolutely nobody watched it. I'm going to bundle a few of these Time Spiral Remastered boxes in with the rules and requirements for this 500 sub giveaway. So let's crack into these real quick. You'll be able to fast forward if it's not your jam, of course, but I have heard that people are pulling fire out of these, just getting absolutely crazy hits. I also heard that Wizards is not going and reprinting this. Now, if you're familiar with the original Time Spiral, it had a bunch of crazy mechanics. And the cards from there are just seen as absolutely vital because it kind of color switched on some of the cards, had weird mechanics for some of the cards. And as a result, if you play EDH, you play the 100-card singleton format, you'll find a lot of crazy stuff out of the original Time Spiral. Of course, people like the whole block in regards to the different designs that were present. So we've got that coming back for Remastered. We've got a few different crazy sorts of designs. Hopefully we'll get into. Of course, we see slivers, all 15 cards. So these packs feel very heavy. Not heavy in an old school Pokemon way, of course, but heavy in a sense that there are a lot of cards jam-packed here. Retail for this was, I believe, 17. These are available from both Walmart and Target. You could get the booster boxes from Amazon as well, but I couldn't find any of those. Anyways, let's see what's going on here. Oh, excuse me. Empty the Warrens. It's a Storm card here. That's one of those that if you're running a Goblin deck, as I've tried to do in the past, you want to maybe have involved. Let's see. The print looks a little bit poor on this. I don't know if that's just commonplace, but Primal Plasma. We get a Sliver. I have a Sliver deck that was no good because I didn't have the Queen or, the Legion. Kavu Primarch with Kicker and Convoke. Kicker was a fun mechanic. No, this is Shadow. I tried to run a Shadow deck, but didn't have much of anything either. So there's some pretty good cards to fill in the gap. Scrying is a fun mechanic, of course. More Slivers. The 3 crazy keywords from an earlier set. I don't think I was playing at the time. Okay, first, uncommons here. So if you are trying to collect uncommons in the Magic game are silver after a certain point. We have one of those Ravnica-styled ones where you could do either or both, I believe. Elf Shaman. And we have our first rare. That's actually a mythic rare. You got the orangish red coloration here. Hypergenesis. That's a fun card. We have our old style Mystic Confluence. You can either counter, return, and draw a card. That's pretty cool. We have a foil, Celestial Crusader, and Cloud Sprite. So yeah, I was actually digging through my collection of sealed stuff, and I have something that is absolutely amazing coming up for our 1,000 sub giveaway. So keep watching for that. I've got it sitting right over here. I'm going to break it big in just a few minutes. All right, pack number 2. I'm slow rolling too much. So, mythic rare you can't argue with. Pack numero dos. I do like how you can open them and see the card as opposed to having something spoiled. Another Gobbo, Drake, a Thalid. I used to play during Fallen Empires back in '94, and that was a pretty big clan, or I suppose a creature type. Another Drake, Elemental. That was from the original Time Spiral, I believe. I could be wrong. Another Shadow. Sliver. Flanking, I tried to run during Mirage back in the 90s. I didn't really know how it worked. Stronghold Rats. Smallpox, which is pretty decent for uncommon. Oh, Vesuvian Shapeshifter, that's not really too fun. Bajuko Bog, which is also good. It's good if you're using it against recursion. It's a good sideboard card. Lymph Sliver, that might be worth $1. And Ape. So nothing too big in that second pack. Third pack of the night. This will be the end of the first box. Simian Spirit Guide was one of those cards that was worth $1 or $2 back in the day because it did something color shifted wise. It went and gave you red mana, which is always fantastic if you're running a burn deck. With it being reprinted, I can't imagine it holds much value. Another suspend card. So the big thing people are saying is that the blue is going to come back real strong for the next set. And that means that I think Suspend and Cascade. Cascade's a mechanic that's coming back here soon. So if you got anybody that has Cascade on the rare side, their values are going to increase here in the next 3 to 6 months. Jorah's Time Bug. Sunlance. We get into the uncommons here. Cloudskate. Poultice Sliver, which is alright. Vanishing, which is a fun mechanic. It leaves the battlefield. It has a lower casting cost. Walk the Aeons. This is another turn. It's not too bad. It's not too pricey. Old style card, Cutthroat. Foil card, a Shadow. Or could be Shadow. Nothing too good there. Alright, so a bit sleepy that first box. Unless I'm absolutely missing the current mechanics. I haven't played Magic for a little bit. We'll open up that second box here, if I can find it. Alright, hopefully get a little better luck this next time. I have a friend, what is his thing? It's Card Brokers or something? It's a opening group on Facebook that was showing me all these crazy cards that he pulled from this, and I just wonder how many packs he had to open to get any of these. I'm out of frame, sorry Al. I'm on a weird angle tonight. I was sitting at my desk. There we go. Okay, so we have Voodoo Doll. And is that Raya? I think. I don't remember. Alright, so let's get into this. Riddle of Lightning with Scrying, which is, again, fun. Blue-red, you can run like that. Grape Shot, that held a few cent value on a common a few years back. Another Sliver, Rift Elemental, we've seen a few of these already. Benelish Cavalry, an Elf. Might of Old Croza, used to be about 50 cents to $1 card. Urza's Factory, alright. Karavek, I have in the original format for this. It's cool to see the new version. That's a decent card. It costs a good amount. Flipped the Lost. Draw a card. That's not too bad. Alright, last two packs. Looking for Ponder or Thoughtseize, I believe, are the big hits here, but they have a bunch of fun cards strewn through the set. Now, my Mirror deck actually was fantastic. That was the Scars Mirrodin era. Definitely wrecked every sort of normal tabletop game. It wasn't a competitive one, of course. Kithkin was fun. I never got into it when it first came out. It was out of Magic for a few years. Riftbolt had a few cent value. Gaia's Anthem. That's not too bad. Faceless Devourer. Fungus Sliver might have a few buck value. Grenzo Dungeon Warden. That's not too bad. It's kind of a gamble mechanic, so I can't imagine it holds a lot of value unless you can figure out how to dig into your, what was that, deck? Yeah, of your library. It'd be a kind of wonky combo if you had to put target card in the bottom of your deck one. Alright, Slipstream Service, Serpent. Search for Tomorrow, Green Seeker, Dark Withering, Seal Primordium. Yeah, it's just showing me that I shouldn't open Magic regardless. It's more of a crapshoot than the cards I open here for sports. Looter Elcor, Mind Sensor as our first uncommon. Stormfront Riders, Stormcloud Jin. When I say that, Tarmogoyf. All right, it used to be worth 110 bucks. I'm guessing it's down maybe about 75 bucks. And Temur Ascendancy, haste and drawing a card. All right, so last pack mojo. I did crap talk that just a little bit, but hey, I can't argue with that. That might have made my money back. Anyways, we'll let this sit on up front and center for just a minute. Wish that was foil. That would have been a good way to end things. But let's get these cards off and talk about this 500 sub giveaway. As I last checked a few days back, we were at, I don't know, 505 or so. That might have dropped a little bit. So, for 1 week only, we're going to go and open up this giveaway. I've got a few rules that I'd like people to follow. So, you're subscribed now, or you will be subscribing. Make your subscription public. That's the first way. That's the only way I can tell. That's the only way I can hook you up with cards. I need to see that you are eligible. Of course, there are a few restrictions here. This is for domestic United States only. So we'll do all 50 states. We'll do protectorates that are held by the United States, of Puerto Rico, whatever like that. I can't do it to a foreign country, at least not yet. If you're under the age of 18, I need to get confirmation from your parental supervisor, whether that is an actual parent, a grandparent, whatever, that it's okay for you to receive the card. I'd much prefer to send the card, pack, whatever, to that person and have them give it to you. So first off, make your subscriptions public. Secondly, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time if you want an additional shot to be considered. When I run everything at the end of the week, when I put the names into the random, I will give an additional shot. So if you can get one of your friends, one of your family members to go and subscribe to the magazine and put a comment on this video or another video within the time frame that this contest is open and says, oh, well, John B. recommended I check out this channel, and John B. is somebody that's publicly subscribed, you'll get an additional entry into the contest. Thirdly, I'm going to try to connect some of my social media as well. If you would like an additional shot, so maybe even a third shot into this contest, you can add my Instagram. My Instagram is New Future. I'll have it linked down below. It's NEUFUTUR. We've got about 515 subs right now over there. So that could give you up to 3 shots. So make your subscriptions public so I can see that you are subbed to my channel. If you choose, you can go and have a friend. And you know what? I'll make it so you can conceivably have 5 entries in total, right? You can have up to 3 friends go and sub and comment that, hey, this is a person that brought me on board to your channel. And then that final one, if you want to join on to the New Future Instagram and comment on one of my posts and say, hey, this is John B from YouTube, you'll get another entry. The only thing that's going to decrease your shot is if you won last time. You are ineligible for the 500 if you won and received a pack, a box, whatever of cards. I want to have more people involved. All right, so what is game? What is potential for you to go and actually get from this contest? Let's go and put these cards out of the way. You can see a few of these single cards here. You can choose one of the cards that are present. We've got the LBJ. We have a T. Higgins green. We've got a Luis Robert. I don't have 5 holders right now, so apologies, everybody. And like I said, we have a Babe Ruth. Of course, current. It's not a old school Ruth, of course. Maybe when we get to 10,000, I'll try to dig up a 0.5 graded Babe Ruth card or something. I don't know. Just being goofy. Well, anyways, you can choose those. You can see a Burrow. Actually, you can't see a Burrow in the back. That's too far back. We've got a Burrow that we had from Gems of the Game. That is on the board as well. You can kind of see it in the background. You have a Bohm from 2021 Topps. That is a possibility as well. So we also have a few packs options. What we'll do here is bundle some of the lower values. So we've got some of the 92 Nolan Ryan ones. These are the ones that actually could have one of the ghostwriting ones. That is the UV cards that are printed on the back. You can imagine this is the back of the card. You can actually get a card that's worth anywhere around $200 to $500. I don't know if they're in here. I opened up about 7 boxes and couldn't find a single one on my last run through these. But it's a possibility. Also have a little swack of packs. Again, not very high value, but 2020 hit football. So the bigger, kind of higher end things you can see over here, we've got a Donruss football fat pack. We've got a Illusions basketball fat pack from 2019-2020, 2020 Topps Chrome baseball. We have a Prizm over here. We have Hoops, premium stock hanger from earlier in the year. And we have a Contenders football. Got that as the blaster. So, the one other change up to what we'll do this time for the 500 sub is that I will give, I don't know, effectively 2 prizes to the number 1 and number 2 winners. So, the first person that I pull out of the random hat, the second person out of the random hat, they'll get the chance at what they want first off. And after the other people have picked, they'll also have a shot at what's left. That should give a little bit more inducement to try to be number 1. So I'm presuming here that if, I don't know, I'm Alex F. and I am first, I'm going to pick out this Contenders. But by the time numbers, I don't know, 1 through 8 get done, maybe the LBJ is the one left, or maybe the Nolan Ryan packs are left. And I'll bundle those up. I'll go and send those along. Well, anyways, I wanted to go through and open a bit of packs that I wanted to see. I know that I don't get many viewers to the Magic stuff I open. I wanted to lay out what is present, how it's different from the 324 sub giveaway. What I wanted to show, what I wanted to give on off as a possibility. You know what? I'll spoil a little bit of it. We'll go 2 different ways with this. For the 1,000 giveaway, this is not on the board for the 500, okay? For the 1,000 giveaway, we will go and give away one of these mega boxes. For the 1,000 sub giveaway, the grand prize here is going to be a box, blaster box right now, of Panini Prizm football. That's when we get to 1,000. What you see in this shot right here is what is available for the 500. So make your subs public if you are already subbed to New Future. Tell a few of your buddies to add the YouTube channel and to comment on one of my videos. Hey, person, username blah, brought me here, or something similar. You can do that up to 3 times. And add me on Instagram at New Future, NEUFUTUR. And say, hey, I check out your YouTube videos. My name on YouTube is blah. This has been Setla38. Have a fantastic rest of your night. You'll have 1 week to go and enter into this. Have a fantastic time of it. I'll see you all around soon.